YouTube? It's your boy Bando Sando, man, and we're back with another video. We're about to cook it up, but I had a little encouraging word before I do so. Today, I didn't really speak that much, but I'm just observing everything and hearing people's conversations and things like that. And sometimes I feel like people don't push themselves enough. I feel like people work harder, but they don't work smarter. I feel like you can do both. Why not work smarter and harder? You know what I'm saying? And as you can hear in my voice, I'm a little bit sick. There's been something in the air. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the swole gains. You know what I It might be that, but nah. All jokes aside, I just want people to come across their mistakes the way I have and am still doing and perfect everything in their own nature. You know what I'm saying? I feel like people sometimes put too much limits on themselves. I feel like if God put that one idea in your head, a lot of the times doubt is going to take over. And a lot of the times, as soon as the doubt hits, you disband what God planted in your head to do. So sometimes the reason why I repeat myself is because I am manifesting. I am telling myself these things on the daily because, first off, I don't want to get off track. Second of all, I don't journal. Some people might, you know what I'm saying, because they need to see it physically every day. But in my head, I'm an overthinker, all right? Well, used to be. But now, instead of overthinking, all that overthinking, I'm putting it to action as soon as it comes to my head. And it's been amazing. It's been so beautiful the way I've been able to just work on my work in general. And to some people that look at me and they wonder what goes through my head every day because I'm so quiet out there in public, it's for a reason. It's because I'm protecting myself. That, and I feel like not everybody deserves wisdom, fam. Because if I'm sitting down or if I'm working out and someone asks me a question and they don't take it serious, then what makes them think that I'm going to take them serious next time I talk to them? Things have to mature over time, creatures, and if they don't, then I don't want to be around. And I'm here for a purpose, you're here for a purpose, and sometimes we might be lost, but as long as you find your way back to that purposeful self of yours that that's in you, because Jesus is in you and he's a weapon that wants to come out. The thing is that we muzzle our mouth. We doubt in our head. We fear in our body. And we don't take these thoughts and put them into action. And it's scary. It's scary because at the end of our life, if you never put those thoughts to action, it's always going to be, well, what if? Well, what if I did this? Or imagine if I did that? Imagine? I don't want to imagine no more. All right? Imagining is for when we go to sleep and we're dreaming. That's imagination. When we're bodies shut down, we can't physically do nothing about it. But when we're here in this physical realm, all right, everything that's in here, we have the ability to, grab what we think about and fucking toss it around and do what we want with it. You know what I'm saying? In my dream, if I ate this, it wouldn't taste as good as if I'm eating it right now, which I'm about to do. It's a nice little mango. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, find that purposeful self. Find and conquer those thoughts that come to your head. Because if you don't, someone else will. And time moves on. And time goes by. And by the time you know it, the ideas you had right now, watching this video, will not have come true in 3 years or 2 years or 5 years or how long ever it takes. You know what I'm saying? But if you start right now, 5 years later, what's going to end up happening when you pour water onto a field with fertile soil? Some type of fucking plants are going to come out, whatever seeds you put in there. But if you don't even put the seed, the soil's dry, you don't even put a lick of water, you know, nothing's going to grow. You're not going to grow. People around you are not going to want to, you know, be around that type of soil. If you get it, you get it. You're smart. If you don't, then, you know what I'm saying, open the Bible. Basic instructions before leaving Earth. Bible. And open the book of Proverbs. You will learn parables, synagogues. You will learn vocabulary. And in this day and age, we need that the most because it stands out. It makes you different from the rest. It makes you someone of good character, someone that is trustworthy, someone that is kind, someone that is, you know, of purpose. So that is the encouraging word of the day. It's time to make some dinner, man. I'm really working on my cut. So I'm kind of like cutting carbs out slowly, little by little, you know. But, and what I mean by carbs is like whatever carbs I do eat, which is just the fruit and the potatoes, basically. So I'm just cutting out the potatoes as much as I can, but from time to time, like I'll do 1 day on, 1 day off. And then that day that I do eat the potatoes, it's like the middle of the day. And then I work them out in the end of the day, and then I won't have potatoes no more. So today I didn't have any. So right now, I'm deciding if I should. But since I'm going to sleep, I don't really need it. I just need some eggs and some type of protein on the side, some bacon or some ham with cheese is fine. So you can pair protein and fats. So I'm probably gonna do eggs with some sausage and some avocado. So eggs has fat, which is the yolk. Avocado has fat, you know. People think that you don't need fat to grow, when in reality, it's actually very essential, but the good fats, all right? I'm not talking about, you know, mayonnaise. I'm not talking about ranch. I'm not talking about Thousand Island. I ain't talking about, like, you get what I'm saying. Or I know some people cook with like that bad oil, like trans fat oil. All that shit's bad. You know what I'm saying? And there's even fast food places that cook with. Search it up. There's fast food places, any fast food place, they cook with some of the worst cooking oil, some of the worst oil. Some people just use fat in general, like the pork lard, and that shit's tough. I mean, if you're not eating bread, rice, and pasta, you're all right. But if you are, that shit's gonna combine fats and those hefty carbs, and you're gonna blow up and you're gonna feel nasty. So that's what I'm saying. I came from eating 2 pizzas with a whole bottle of ranch type fat, and you will get fat as shit, boy. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, today was a good day. Thank you, Lord Jesus. Bless everybody across the camera, and in Jesus' mighty name I pray that we have another blessed day, another blessed week, and we continue to find success in the small wins. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna take the small wins, small win. Big loss. You have fear, you have doubt right here. You're scared. You're like, fuck. All these wins, they didn't even mean. No, they do mean something. You know what I'm saying? It's momentum. It's progress. It's finding and tuning the little fucking wins that whenever these big L's come, you don't take them as an L. You take them as, what can I learn from my mistakes right here. You flip them, and you let those L's boost and fuel inside of yourself for the big wins that are right after. Because there could be small win, big loss, big loss, big loss. And then, boom, big win, big win, big win, big win, small win, small win, small. You get what I'm saying? You're right around the corner. Why would you stop? Why would you give up if you're this close to becoming something that you've always wanted to become? Or achieving a goal, or achieving whatever you want, to be honest. Because everybody has different, desires. But yeah, man, I will see y'all later.